Happy Friday and welcome to another podcast, episode 3 of Flip the Script. I have my co-host with me today. Oh, wait, I should tell my name. I'm Kelly Perkins. I work for the farm and I love reading and beer and long walks on the beach. Okay. Now to our fellow co-hosts. Let me walk down the stairs.
Oh, you're going to come down and join us?
I think so. I think it's time.
Yay.
Perfect.
How's it going, guys?
Hey.
Good to see you. Feels like it's been a long time, but it's only been like 2 weeks.
Well, what's happened in those 2 weeks?
A lot.
A lot.
You've been globetrotting.
Yeah, I went to ISD. Yes, it was so fun. I am still recovering, I feel like, from 2 weeks later. Because you have to get up early in the morning and then you have to work all day. And then like the show doesn't start end till 6 and then you have to have drinks and then dinner doesn't start till 10 p.m. So it was a lot. It was very fun, but it was a lot.
I heard it was massive, like 70,000 people or something like that. Just building after building. The biggest rooms you've ever seen, just full. It was
insane. It was so much more insane than Infocom. It was nuts. And like the lines to get in the facility were like outside and around the block. It was absolutely nuts. But it was really cool. It was very different than Infocom. One, like the badging system was so much faster.
Oh.
And just
I heard about that.
The people in general were so much nicer than in Orlando or Las Vegas. Seriously, like everyone was so nice and accommodating, and every day there was like free food at all of the booths and free drinks starting at like 3 o'clock. So it was my kind of show. Lots of people, lots of kind people, and lots of food and booze. So it
might be a
great.
European thing. I think you might just have a European mentality.
I mean, there was technology and stuff too, but
well.
That's what you really
Barcelona. I mean, come on, how beautiful is that?
Oh. It was cool. I walked 10 miles the first day. It was
wow.
Nice. But yeah, I mean, I ate a ton of food and drank a bunch of beer and wine, and I didn't even gain any weight.
Nice.
That's like European magic.
So what are we going to talk about today, guys?
Do we move on to our first guest? Oh, I don't have our agenda in front of us. Professional streamer.
Yes, who is our first guest?
Nailed it.
Our second guest, third episode, first guest today.
Yay.
Perfect. Nice.
We have Joel.
There he is.
And
Joel, introduce yourself. Tell everyone who you are.
Behind us.
So I am Joel Hall with Leon Speakers, and I enjoy 18 holes of golf, maybe more. I also enjoy bourbon. And I love being a dad. I'm having so much fun being a dad to a little 2-year-old girl right now. I'm actually over here on this side. You can't see it, but there's a full dress up station happening. So there are beads. There are, I don't know, there's Rapunzel dresses, Cinderella. It's a blast. We have a ton of fun. So yeah,
awesome.
Loving being a dad too.
That's so cool.
Oh yeah. It's good to be here too. This is going to be fun. I'm excited.
Yeah, welcome.
Awesome.
Thanks for having me.
So Joel is from Leon Speakers. I'm wearing my super cool Leon Speakers shirt. If you haven't heard of Leon Speakers, they are freaking sweet. I think you guys started out in the residential market and then crossed over into commercial at some point. But give us the whole spiel, Joel.
Sure. Yeah. So you're on the money. We got our start on the residential side. It was early 90s. So Noah Kaplan, our owner and founder, was actually making custom speakers and guitar amps out of a garage.
Oh, nice.
Very grassroots, super bare bones. And he got a call from a buddy of his that was opening a music store, or had opened a music store in New York. And he's like, hey man, I've got these plasma TVs. They're rolling off the shelves, but people hate the speakers. They just stink. And I know what you're doing. Would you be willing to collaborate with me on a design? And it was really in that period where the original soundbar was invented. Now, I can't find any official IP that says that Noah owns that. But what
we'll claim it.
Yeah.
Why not?
So what was unique though about what he created was that it was built to the width of the TV. And so we've stayed true to that throughout our company's history in making products that are always balanced when it comes to design. So yeah, it's we've come a long way. And Kelly, you alluded to the commercial side. We actually didn't start that commercial division until about 10 years ago.
Oh,
So
wow.
in our 25 plus years, well, almost 26 years now, we've only had a commercial division for a little bit less than 10.
So how long have you been there?
6. Been here 6 years.
Wow.
Yeah. You know what? It's interesting. It'll actually be my 6th anniversary at Infocom. So my first week on the job was Infocom, which is like
me too.
Thrown into the fire, man.
Last year at Infocom was my first week at the farm too.
That's crazy.
That's true.
Together.
That's cool.
Yeah. So we definitely need to celebrate.
That's awesome.
It's honestly the best way to learn. I felt like it was welcome to the industry kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know?
The entire industry.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Seriously. So what did you do before?
So before I started at Leon, I worked for a company called Roush. And Roush is a sister company to Ford Motor. And effectively what they have, well, the division that I worked in, they would get a bailment of vehicles every year, Mustangs, F-150s. I'm sure you guys have seen the Ford Raptors as well. And basically Ford would allow them pre-title to build performance packages into those vehicles. So if you were interested in a Mustang or an F-150, you could go to a dealership and say, hey, I want the Roush F-150 or the Roush Mustang. And so Roush would deliver that to the dealer. And it's really interesting company. But it actually, it coincided well in my transition to Leon because it's definitely a particular group of people that are spending money on high performance vehicles, and you get the same thing in high end commercial, integration where people are spending coin for the products that we make.
Yeah, you guys have some super cool products.
Yeah, if you have the money, the value's there.
They're super sleek. Like they're built architecturally and aesthetically to match into the actual environments. Give us the spiel on these ones up here.
Yeah, so what we've got here behind the pharmacy is we're showing off the Tonecase FIT Universal, which is a really, as you said, sleek looking product. It's effectively, it's a proprietary bracket that we make. It's powder coated aluminum, and it is used when someone is specifying an all-in-one UC collaboration device. So this is kind of the big trend in our industry right now. Everybody's got an all-in-one sound bar. The all-in-one UC collab is the industry term, but it's an all-in-one sound bar. That's just what it is. It's got a microphone, it's got a camera, and it's got speakers.
So basically,
the problem,
oh, sorry.
No, I'm just yapping.
I was just going to say, so basically you take like all these ugly speaker bars, sound bars, video bars, whatever you call them in the industry, and then you cover them up into a sleek, easy, pretty installation.
Yeah, that bracket houses that bar, and then we make a one-piece grill that matches the TV.
Yeah, I think I did a disservice here when I created this. I didn't create a graphic behind us. I put the sound bars on the shelves behind us.
Yeah, you stock the shelves.
But when I stock the shelves, if you go to the website and see these, the images actually had the TV in with them, and they match perfectly. So it looks like one thing. It's one perfect square that has the TV. And, usually you have the sound bar over. And even if you do a good job, it's like, it's a little bit wider. It's a little bit less wide. That's just the way in my living room. It's a little bit, it boxes up perfectly.
Color.
It doesn't match in color. Yeah, exactly. All of these 6 sound bars, what they really showed on the website, they were all connected to a TV and matched perfectly as if it was one thing. So I kind of did, but I wanted to make them fit on the shelves when I stocked them. But
it looks great. It looks great. No, and you guys are right on the money. I mean, that's exactly what the use case is. It's everything that we design. Well, there's this thought, good design is as little design as possible. So even something as simple as a soundbar, if it matches the TV, it looks like it was always supposed to be there in the first place. You don't notice it. It looks like it's a part of the entire thing. So that's really what we're trying to achieve with the TC Fit U. And you can see the camera cutouts there in the grill as well. That's a customization that we offer for video conferencing. Of course, this can be used for, a sound bar that you buy at Best Buy or Costco or whatever as well. But if it has video conferencing capability, you're going to want to have that camera lens cut out.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see this in meeting rooms. I mean, we're outfitting our meeting rooms. Sound bars or video bars are a big part of what the go back to the office, re-outfitting these rooms is all about. So there's a lot of CEOs who care what the meeting rooms look like and want things to line up nicely.
Absolutely. And you consider too, like, what I thought was cool about the website was I was just going through the other day, and I guess what you would call it, the library of display models that you reference, and therefore can match such as an insanely wide variety. Like, there's no, like, I know some people tend to have certain leanings when it comes to company relationships or whatever the case. What they can match to is super limited, but you guys had basically everything that we'd ever encounter, especially in like a meeting room scenario, on the website, and therefore you can rest assured that it'll match the proper width and dimensions, and that was really comprehensive, which I thought was super impressive.
George, so that website configurator doesn't even do it justice. You should see the database that Leon has of all these display models. I mean, you're talking about 25 years of display makes and models, and we probably need to go through there and vet that a little bit, because
Prune them a little,
I can't imagine that anybody's still using some from 20 years ago, although my parents may.
Well,
still
you'd be surprised. There's some people out there with some display that they had in the back room and just value engineer a little bit, and still have like maybe rabbit ears in a conference room somewhere. Who knows?
Who knows?
Plasma.
It still works.
Yeah,
they'll use it.
Totally.
Do you have one that fits CRTs?
What was that?
Do you have any that fit CRTs?
Oh boy.
I don't even know what that is. Do I need to know what that is? Oh no. CRT.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I used to watch TV on after high school, right?
When you press the button or try to change it and there's like snow on it, but you got used to it after a little while.
Are there tubes in
Okay,
this?
now I'm tracking.
Don't turn the dial too fast, you'll break it.
Yep. Oh man. Yeah, we probably could do that.
Joel says challenge accepted.
Isn't your like CEO like a hardcore like rock star or artist or something too?
Yeah, so Noah, who I had mentioned earlier, who started the company, he's an artist by trade. So he still gets commissioned to do pieces all over the world, and he's traveling constantly. He does a yearly thing where he picks an artist of inspiration for whatever was going on that year. I think during the pandemic, he landed on Marvin Gaye, I believe it was. And, it was What's Going On, because we had no idea what was happening. And I think I got that right. It was Marvin Gaye, right, in saying that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Great
and
song.
Let's Get It On. Put both songs, yes.
Yeah, that's fine. One of the same. So yeah, he's an artist by trade, but he's also a musician too. And the Leon Loft is a big part of our company, and that's our in-house music venue. So one thing that a lot of people probably don't know is, we eat, sleep, and breathe this stuff. Music is our core, and the arts are very much all around us. But the Leon Loft is unique. So there's a guy that runs a program. It's a nationally syndicated program called the Acoustic Cafe. His name's Rob Reinhart. And he uses the Leon Loft to bring artists in, right? So traveling acts, usually more indie rock type.
Where is this located? What city are you in?
Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Michigan, right.
Yep. So he brings these people in, and during the workday, it's usually once or twice a month at most, we shut down our manufacturing facility and we turn into a music venue. So people win tickets on the radio to these acoustic cafe shows.
That is so cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you guys have to come. If you ever find
we do.
We need to stream
find your way up here. Yeah, for sure.
Road trip.
Let's go. Come on. Yeah, we love art, we love music, and it's very much who we are.
How freaking sweet.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Awesome. All right. Well, should we move on to segment number 2?
Our next segment, is it time for our wholesome moment?
Wholesome moment. Back to the barn, or are we doing it in here?
No, let's go back to the barn.
Okay.
Are you ready for our wholesome moment?
We lost Joel.
Yeah, we lost Joel. Thank
Bye,
you, Joel.
Thank you for coming.
Please hang out backstage. Don't go anywhere. We want to keep chatting with you after we're done. So there's this animal. I can't pronounce its name. You'll see in the screenshot. Maybe you'll be able to help me out. But it lives on an island where there's no humans, so it doesn't know to be afraid of humans. Most animals have learned to be afraid of humans because sometimes humans aren't very nice. But this animal, it just wants to be everyone's friend because it doesn't know, and it looks like this little like a little like gerbil or something, and it just comes up to people and smiles for selfies. Let me
Oh.
Oh my God, is it a quokka?
Oh, I've seen these.
Can't hear it.
That's
Those
so
little
cute.
bastards are mean. I got bit by one.
You got bit by one of these?
Yes.
No.
When I went to that island when I did my Australia trip, and I rented a bicycle and I got off the bike to take a freaking selfie with it, and the little bastard bit me.
Oh my God.
And I was terrified that I was going to get like an infection and stuff, but I Googled and they said most of the times you won't get an infection. But yeah, I had to put Neosporin on it for like a week.
They're too wholesome for infections. Wholesome moment, no longer wholesome.
So wait a minute. You're telling me that I went out of my way to find a wholesome moment to be nice and happy and bring up our spirits, and I brought up a traumatic moment of a fearsome animal that attacked you in real life?
Uh-huh.
I was not expecting this turn at all.
Sorry. It's true though. I'll send you a picture of it.
Of the injury or the animal?
You're not supposed to take selfies with them, but all these people did, and I really wanted to as well.
Sure.
I'm devastated.
Oh.
Everything I know is
I don't mean
wrong.
to devastate. They're really cute and they hop around everywhere. It's so weird.
I thought it was so wholesome. They're friendly. They're smiling for the selfies.
Oh.
Sorry,
my
David,
goodness.
don't cry.
All right, I'll get over it. Next wholesome moment, I'm gonna make it work. I'm not
Are you
giving
gonna
up.
bet it?
I'm
Yeah.
not giving up.
Oh, they're really cute though.
All right. With that, are we ready for our, oh no. Now we have our
We got to do our video.
Got a
yes. Oh my
feature
goodness.
presentation.
We do have a feature presentation. So I went to ISE, and Q-SYS had this amazing booth where you could go through and experience the entire Q-SYS ecosystem and platform. And they used one of our pharmacist plugins, text-to-speech plugin. and
Wow.
They feature
great.
it in this video. And then Fang will tell us all about it.
Yeah.
Are we ready to play the video?
Uh-huh.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Patrick Hine.
And I'm Nate McCarrick, and today you'll experience firsthand what's possible with the Q-SYS platform and ecosystem. In fact, let's take this room as an example.
The goals of this room are simple: to tell you about the pillars of our platform, have you interact with Q-SYS in some real fun ways, and most importantly, to seamlessly automate the entire experience.
For starters, can we get a volunteer to walk over to that touchscreen over there and type in your name and the company that you work for? Go ahead, someone get going and get started on that. Now, while they're working on that, it would be great if the room around us was smart enough to know when we're all ready to start. In short, Q-SYS makes it as easy as possible to integrate just about any third-party hardware and software products that you can imagine. Just like this text-to-speech plugin.
It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon and Jimmy from JMI would like to get started.
So, that's Q-SYS in a nutshell. Q-SYS OS, Q-SYS products, Q-SYS partners, and Q-SYS Open. Now, behind these doors, your tour guide will show you cutting-edge Q-SYS high-impact spaces designed through the lenses of some of the most leading UC platforms available.
In the interest of time, let's try to hold all your questions until the end, where there will be plenty of staff to help you out. Until then, enjoy the tour, and welcome to...
Nice.
Good
Very
job,
cool.
guys.
Yeah, that was awesome. So yeah, that plugin is really cool. I was able to be a little bit behind the scenes when they were testing it. They would just send it to me just to try to break it and see what all I can pull off with it. Aaron, who programmed it, actually put in some controls to control things like speed and pitch. You could change which voice. So they had like the stock male voice there. I think there's a total of 10 different voices, like 5 male, 5 female. And they think they were even working on like introducing new languages, like translation, things like that. But the first iteration was just that, just text to speech, right? And so we would just try to throw crazy words at it, like super long Hawaiian city names and the crazy names that the Pac Northwest has, and it performed really well. It's actually super impressive. One thing I'd like to do though was play with the controls like speed and pitch. So what I would do is I would turn pitch all the way up, speed all the way down, and then whatever I ran through it just sounded like Mickey Mouse on Quaaludes, just saying whatever it is I was saying. That was the best. And I would just like, whenever someone would walk into the office, I would play a message, like a greeting for them. I'm never gonna like recreate the voice, but we should play it sometime on the podcast.
You can't imitate it at all for us?
No, my throat would hurt too much.
Send me the clip. We'll play it next.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. We will. I'll send you a clip. But yeah, I mean, obviously a text to speech is cool just as a concept, but I think what makes it more powerful is that you can introduce logic in Q-SYS to actually make it pretty automated. So what I'm imagining they did is they just had you enter in 2 different text fields, name and company you work for, combine that into one text, put that in the plugin, and then had logic later on that automatically pushed the play button when they were done talking. So you could do really cool automated stuff like that. And you could do like weather reporting. You can bring in text that says the day's weather, put that through the plugin and say, today is going to be a high of 75, and do a bunch of crazy cool stuff. So super proud of the plugin. We're super proud of it. And it's going to get only better from here. So yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. We're happy with it for sure.
I work with smart people.
Meanwhile, I'm the one making like Mickey Mouse terrible sounds. That's my role.
I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, someone does like the hard programming. I make it sound ridiculous. That's my role.
But as someone who works with plugins I work with a lot of plugins on OBS, my takeaway is it's not that this text to speech plugin. Well, that text to speech plugin is very cool, but these guys are getting good at plugins. Okay, because because plugins do everything. I mean, even using OBS again as an example, OBS lets you stream all the effects and everything I do. That's all different plugins. And yes, I can get a text to speech plugin that when I switch to different scenes says, we're switching to our barn scene, we're switching to our movie scene. It can do that stuff. But again, this is just one example. Once you get good, once a company gets good at plugins, they can start making magic happen.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're really excited. We have a bunch of irons in the fire in terms of new plugins we're writing, companies we're working with to write plugins for their products for Q-SYS, and it's gonna explode from here. So we're really excited. Yeah, exactly.
Rock on, go team.
Yeah,
that's awesome. All right, so where are we, Kelly?
I think that
I'm still sad. I'm still sad. I'm like, I'm gonna make my friend Kelly feel happy and wholesome. Oh,
I know it was
traumatic.
I only spent one night on that island, and it's outside of Perth, Australia. And
it's beautiful.
The people there were great. Like I went out and had dinner, and the waiter, I think, felt sorry for me because I was by myself. So he invited me out with their friends, and they were super fun.
So it's a good memory.
Yeah.
It was a good memory.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. It was just a bike trip earlier that day. But it didn't get infected. I still have my finger, so we're good.
Okay, we're good. I feel better now. Thank you. All right, are we ready for our final thoughts?
Yes.
Let's do this. My favorite segment.
All right. Are you guys ready for my final thoughts of the day?
So ready.
So ready. Okay. Crap, I lost it. Hold on.
Oh, I thought that was a thought.
No. Oh, okay. So keeping on our small, fluffy little animal gerbil kick, that I just wanted to let everyone know that in Switzerland, it is illegal to own just one guinea pig. That's right. Illegal to own just one guinea pig. It's considered animal abuse because they're such social beings and they get lonely.
Wow.
Right? So it's like wholesome-ish too. So yeah, I hope you take that with you into the weekend or the week or whenever this is live. And thanks again, Joel, for coming, Fang and David, my wonderful co-hosts. And have a great day.
Yeah.